Hello and welcome to this video. In this video I'm just going to unbox a couple of things that have been sent to me. Firstly by Nick, whose River Rossi Bavarian Loco we looked at in a Trash to Track. I'll put a picture of it in the corner, link in the description if you want to check that out. Now Nick contacted me and said he was having a clear out and would I like some bits and pieces. So I said yes, I'd have some bits and pieces and we'll go through them. He's had a clear out mainly of spare parts really. So the first thing I said yes to was this. Now this is a Dapol or Airfix Park Royal rail bus, but it's got a branch lines chassis and detailing kit fitted. All these seats are metal. It needs a little bit of work to get it going. Obviously the roof's detached, but there is a motor in that underneath. And I said I'd love to take this on because this looks exactly the sort of thing that would be a good Trash to Track video. Now it's painted in green, obviously everything's in, the roof's in there, there's a couple of seats that have come loose, they're all in the box. Instructions, they're all there. Not sure if it works or runs, but I've got a bit of track here, so let's see. I mean, it doesn't matter if it doesn't. It's trying to go. It is trying to go. There was definitely something there. Oh, there we go, look. It is trying to go. Maybe it's that battery actually. Let's try the other one. Oh, there you go. So yeah, that is definitely, that's compensated as well, that chassis, it's springy. I mean, I don't know when it is the last time. So it obviously needs a bit of work, but it is doable. It is definitely doable. I'm not sure, I'm going to have to maybe disassemble that a little bit, because obviously I want to fit digital. There's plenty of room for a chip and stay alive in here, and some passengers, even a driver maybe. But what a nice thing. That's awesome. That's going to make a fantastic video. I'm not sure if it's even sitting on the track level, to be honest. Yeah, it's just sitting on the track okay. It just needs a bit of fettling, these like these things do. And there's the roof. So digital fitting, restoration. I've got some spare glazing for the glazing that's got glue on it, because I do have one of these part built somewhere. Both the doors are there. There's the other door. So yeah, that's going to make a very, very good project, and you will see that in a future episode of Trash to Track. So very thankful for Nick. I love things like that I can get my teeth into to do. Now, like I said, the rest of it is spares. So in here there are a lot of coach bogies from Bachmann and Hornby, a replica by the look of it. That's a Gresley bogie, I think, from Hornby. So these are all handy to have, you know, for projects and stuff. And of course he said I could have all this, so I am so grateful to you guys for sending stuff over. But yeah, so there's some Mark 1 and Pullman coach bogies in there. And then next up is there's a couple of plastic tubs full of bits. Now this is all moved around due to being in the post. But what we got in here, we got some brass pickup brasses. There's a few in there actually. There's quite a lot in there. There's motor armatures, a tender drawbar. They are motor retaining clips for things like Smoky Joe. There's a lot of the brass clips. Oh, they are handrail knobs. There's I can't remember what they are. I've got some of them already, but I can't remember what they're called. Loads and loads of brushes and new brush plates for XO4 and XO3 motors. This is just a treasure trove of magnets, a treasure trove of spare parts. There's gears, can't get them out, worm gears, What else is in here? Sprung pickups. See, awesome. All sorts of things that I'm going to be using. All these pickup brasses and everything. You know, for mending trays, this is invaluable. There's so much stuff in here. And this is the second one. Now in here we've got Loco detailing packs. There's one there for a bullied. Brake rigging for a Loco. There is side rods, screws, more pickup plates. There's a frame plate. There's various side rods, smoke deflectors from a Duchess by the look of it. Gears go on axles. There's a gear there for that's for a smoke generator. There's buffer beams. There's motor housings there for, I think they're type 7 motor housings. Axles, screws, bearings. There is loads of stuff, and that is so good. That is going to help me no end. And the last thing that I said I'd have that he had going spare was this chassis. Now this is for a warship, a mainline warship, and I've got a warship to do. It's coming up in a trash to track soon, and my warship that I've got doesn't have any buffers. So I basically got that for the buffers and a couple of steps, because I can rob them off this, because the one I'm doing is blue. So I can rob the buffers off this and replace the ones. So that was a very, very lucky find. But I am so grateful, Nick, for you sending those over. It's going to save a lot of hassle when I try and find spare parts for things, especially the pickup brasses. And this is going to make a great episode of Trash to Track. I can't wait to... You have to excuse the fireworks in the background. It's November the 15th. They're 10 days late. But that's going to be a really, really good Trash to Track. Right, the second thing I want to look at that's been sent in. Now, this has been sent in by a chap called Mike, all the way from France. And it is on the leading edge of technology is a Spectrum, Bachmann Spectrum. And it is... I just want to make sure there's no... addresses or anything visible, but it is a 280. It's in upside down, look. American Southern Railways consolidation. Now the story behind this is Mike fitted this with DCC and took it to pieces and couldn't get it back together again. There's the cylinder block. He has assured me that all the parts are there, and if I can fix it, he has said I can keep it. Now how bloody kind is that? That is such a nice thing to do. And I showed this to James yesterday, and he got very excited because he loves things like this. He likes American steam engines. So this will feature in a Trash to Track as well very shortly. Although this is far from trash, it's absolutely beautiful. It really is a nice looking model, and I'm sure we can get this back to running. Now Mike said it's all, like I said, DCC fitted. But it's a heavy old thing. It really is quite heavy. And I'll try and get the tender out. Now I'm not going to do a battery test or anything. Let me try and get this out without breaking it. I'm not going to do a battery test or anything on it because it needs to be connected up, I think. So, well, at least I think it does. Yeah, so I'm not going to connect it all up for the sake of this video. But there's a knuckle coupler there, but I may unscrew that and put in a NEM just so that I can run it with English stock, because I have no American stock. But what a wonderful looking engine that is. That is an awesome looking engine. Southern 722-280 steam locomotive from Bachmann Spectrum. So I look forward to doing that. And thank you so much for Mike, who sent that to me from France, believe it or not. So it wasn't cheap to send over. There's the parts list and that, and there's all the gump there, and there's the cylinder block, and that itself is also die cast. So yeah, I look forward to doing that. Might have to take all these rods off, but what a lovely thing to do. What a nice thing to do, and it blows me away, the generosity of you guys. It really, really does. So there we go. That's what's been sent to me. I mean, what an incredibly generous got what an incredibly generous thing to do. Nick for sending all the spares and the rail bus, and then Mike for sending the 280 consolidation, is it? I think it's called. I might be wrong on that. I'm not au fait with American stuff, but this American steam engine. Both of these are going to feature on Trash to Track. This will help, and indeed all the spares will help do countless models up. I am blown away by the generosity of you, and I really do thank you so much. So thanks again to Nick and to Mike for sending these over, and thank you lot for watching, and I will catch you all again in the next video. Bye for now.